We were in influencer heaven just before, like taking so many photos of the car.
So this is the high country. We just came from the King Chrome Invitational. Max has a bent axle.
If you cross your eyes a little bit, they look straight. And we have your guys' favourite FJ45. We got Richard back that you guys met in Stratty. You better be following his channel or he's going to be very upset.
Pumped to be here, fellas.
This is like a footy rev up. But we got Pooley in the pub truck.
I actually just was coming up here to check the fences. I seen you guys on the way and I thought I'd just join in.
And how the fence has been so far?
So far they're looking good, so it's been a really good season and yeah.
Freezing me bloody nuts off.
Oh, somebody didn't bring
this
warm
bloke.
clothes.
Queenslanders, it's alright. Yeah. The sun's shining on us.
Oh, you got boots on. You got a little more than me.
Okay, we are already a little behind schedule, trying to chase camp, heading up Dargo High Plains Road here. Plan was to get to somewhere near the Blue Rag track. Hopefully it's not too dark when we get there. Woo! Well, you have 100 pound in that.
We've made it to the start of Blue Rag track.
Yeah.
And we've decided we're just going to do a night wheel and try and get all the way to the end. Because that's where the best camp spot is.
Whose idea was this, Pooley?
He doesn't love night mission.
No,
No, it wouldn't be me.
Nah.
Nah, I've already been out of the car. I'm just checking that my tyres are out.
Oh, don't drop the dirt, mate.
Oh, I hate that.
Nah, you're going to have to put oil in it now.
Oh, don't do that if you can avoid it.
You're in a rush, mate. You know that it's already dark.
Quick! It's getting dark, guys. If we don't go soon, it'll be dark before we get to camp. Okay, we are at camp, but the plan has changed. We did not drive the track because we found the first campsite in here. It's not too bad. So, plan is tomorrow we'll go to the start of the track and drive the whole thing the correct way because it is pretty late.
The fire, when the fire starts to burn.
Us Queenslanders, we are already feeling the cold. We've got the fire cranking. So, quite the fire you've got going, boys. Well done. Ha! A little bit excited about the fire because we haven't had one in a bit. We're all bloody banned in Queensland. Not everywhere, but everywhere we go. What do we got for dinner, Pearly?
We've got a bit of everything here. I've got steak sanger, a couple of chops, a couple of snags.
Jesus.
No zinger boxes up here.
I've got 2 burgers. They were on special. They're about to go off tomorrow, so anything could happen from here.
Okay. What are we talking? Just a bit of hard beer.
Yeah, a bit of hard bit. As a single lad, you've really got to watch your calorie intake.
First night camping, absolutely amazing, and we get to wake up to this incredible spot like no other camp I've personally ever stayed at.
Yeah, g'day, I'm Lockie Pool, and this is Lockie Pool.
Where are you from?
Canberra. Canberra.
Where do you like to go on weekends?
The high country.
Yeah, high country's pretty good. Oh.
Give us the backstory, Lockie.
Last night we were camping just here, and I got this tag on Instagram, and it was just a picture of a guy in a chair, but then like a picture of me from our little podcast episode, and it's like my doppelganger, and sure enough, they just pulled up. And his name's Lockie Pool. And he drives, do you drive V8 Cruiser?
I do drive.
He drives the same ute and all. Is it work, mate?
Nah, Jack.
Oh.
He's a fancy Lockie Pool.
Yeah, fancy Lockie Pool.
Anyway, I just thought I'd take the opportunity to get a photo, because that's pretty funny. Thought we'd come back to the start of the track, just so it makes sense. We only camped probably a minute up this little hill just then, but thought we'd come back and just show you where you start.
Peace and love, man. It's the emu shirt really coming out in me.
Jeez, mate.
Kentucky Fried Boost.
Kentucky Fried Boost, Emu Customs, design and built. Jono. Let's introduce Jono.
He came late last
We
night.
got Pooley's mate Jono here. He's about to get run over by a car, so we're going to move. Yeah, so Jono's come out all the way from
Gisborne in Victoria.
Gisborne, Victoria, with his
All the way.
solidly set up D-Max. That thing is a weapon.
It's crazy, guys. We'll get into this later, but we'll
Where do you
just,
see the winch on the front of it? It's freaking crazy. Then we've got our newest member,
Uncle Richo.
Uncle Richo. Richo's got a big.
not
It's
Aussie
too
enough.
boring. We can't use Richard. It's too hard to say
Yeah.
in UHF. It's too long.
Oh, it sounds like
Richo.
I'm talking to like a prince or something too. It's like, oh, Richard.
Basically what happened was Mac was sick of losing to me and he had to knock me down a couple of pegs.
All right, so this is blue rag. As you can see, that's the sign. Just to, I don't know, prove it. Pooley reckons it's a pretty cruisy drive. It's not like extreme, but
Pretty cruisy for a cruiser driver.
yeah.
Don't
So
know you're not driving a cruiser then.
no, well, maybe
No, I'd class it as like a medium kind of a track.
medium.
I mean, like if you're in something that's not very well set up, something fairly stock, it's probably a good challenge.
Yeah. Okay. So
But it's great views, and it's dangerous if you drove off the track, you'd probably die. But it's not. It's
Fill
not.
me with
There's no
confidence.
off camber like big like dangerous stuff. It's
okay.
You just put it in low range and just drive up it kind of
Correct.
track.
All right. Well, let's get stuck into it.
Take lots of photos, man. Digital memories.
You always have been. Walk out that door.
Getting stuck straight into the blue rag track. This is the first little hill up to the camp spot you saw last night. Looks as though we've absolutely nailed the weather again. What a day to be here.
We are officially on the first track of the Big High Country. It is stunning. Like, man, I've just, whoa, just lost my bloody in front of it.
We got Pooley leading the way in the pub truck. I'm right at the back of this pack, kind of the film car for the trip, I guess you could say. From experience, I've watched a fair bit of content from the high country, and you do know it's steep, but it's a whole different ball game when you actually get here. These trails can actually be a lot steeper than they look. The camera just tends to flatten it all out. Yeah, you're already on tool.
Mate, I am removing my mud flap, which is illegal. Straight to jail.
I was getting caught, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was getting caught up, so just pulled it off. I'd rather have a mud flap for the road than out here.
Special.
Man, the views are insane. It's a fun little track. Like, it's nothing, but it's like, if you're in like a stockish full drive, it'd be really, really fun and sort of challenging. So I've had a hot tip from Pooley and Richard to put actually it's from Richard to put a bag inside the bag.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
Otherwise they just go a bit feral. Yeah. Like, you can gurney it out, but if you're on a long trip. I don't know if you can see down there, you probably can't, but it is just a giant drop off. Before coming to Big High Country is check your brakes. Make sure all your brakes are working. Oh, sick butt. It is amazing. The views are psycho. Yeah, there's just absolutely insane amounts to see out here. This is one track, and the boys are like, oh, you won't even see a tenth of the Big High Country. And looking around, I believe it. Get us to see what we can while we're here. We don't have a huge amount of time. We only got 3 or 4 days, and we've got to get back and start editing these for you guys. Well, TJ does. Pooley coming up to the flex section. Oh, look at them shiny KMCs. Oh, nice bit of tuck. Richo coming through. Let's go, Richo. My turn. Here we go. Let's get some flex up in this bitch. Go, go, go. Yeah, nice, nice.
Alrighty guys, this is definitely steep, this track. Woo! Yeah, a little bit of a steep one back home. So this is where the lockers really make all the difference. Just walk through, no dramas. That would actually be a bit of a situation if you want to unlock the vehicle.
That was just a cool little flexi spot.
Oh,
Everyone loves flex. I love watching suspension work.
Okay, it's safe to say Mac and myself, we're getting the full high country experience here. So as you can see, coming up here, one more very steep ridge to sort of climb. If you're afraid of heights, maybe the high country is not the trip for you because, oh my goodness, check out the view.
Alright, hopefully I can show you guys how steep this track is and skinny, but holy crap, this is like going up, literally, you know when you go up a roller coaster and you're like, oh man, we're getting higher and higher and higher. Oh, I'm gonna put my front locker in for this. Yeah, this is extremely steep, guys, extremely steep. Which is why I solidify, make sure you got good brakes.
Welcome to the peak. 360-degree views. Definitely worth the 30 to 40 minute drive to get to the top of this and check it out. Bloody shed life sticker up there, mate.
Yeah, mate, slapped her up. We have made it to the summit, and
Yeah, this is the top or the highest part of this spot, I think.
I've got to say, it is possibly the coolest thing, one of the coolest places I've been. It's
Good.
like, you can't, camera's not going to show this scenery, how many bloody mountains and things there are. Sound like a wally.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just not somewhere I'm used to going. Like, we normally go to island hopping and stuff, so.
Yeah. We are not used to this terrain, so very different to us. It's cool to see, guys. Pretty stoked.
Did someone say KMC?
Alrighty, time to head back down the hill. Pooley's taking us down this super steep and windy little track. A few switchbacks in it. Even I had to do a 3-point turn to make this one.
Well, this feels sketchy as. Oh, I don't like this. First gear low. Whoa. Oh man,
Steep.
that's sketchy. Oh dude. Yeah, it's pretty sketchy, boys.
You may have seen Richard's FJ45 on previous episodes. We've had him on before. This thing is absolutely incredible, guys. Sitting on an 80 series chassis for approximately a 2-inch lift, it's actually really well set up for tough touring. Check this thing out. It actually just works so well. Coming in right behind him, we've got Jono's D-Max now. We'll get more into this later on. Set up for tough touring as well. Coilovers, solid axles all round. The thing is absolutely crazy. Down into the first river crossing of the trip. Pretty exciting. If you are enjoying this episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are banging out content every week. Heaps more to come. We got Richard here. He has the only petrol engine in the whole convoy, but it doesn't scare him off at all. Straight in. It's already getting on, nearly lunchtime. The plan is we're going to head over to Crooked River Campgrounds. There's a cool little swimming area and a good spot to have lunch before hitting the famous Billy Goat's Bluff track this afternoon. Some of these river exits have a little bit of fun for everyone to get out of the river, basically.
Nah, just go for fish, mate.
What are you catching here, Pooley? You reckon?
Oh, you know, I'm looking for the big ones. Water looks nice.
Right, we're catching lunch, big boy.
What do you reckon's in there?
Gotta be flowing water, cold as Victoria. It's gotta be a bit of salmon, I reckon.
Oh, I reckon there might be Murray cod in there.
Oh, it could be a bit of cod.
Oh, I guess I better cast one out.
Yeah, righto.
Whoa, I'm on!
What are you doing, mate?
I'm on!
What is that, mate?
Whoa, it's a big one!
Oh, what do you use for bait to get all them lights?
For a bit of a swim. Richard's keen. Can't wait. He's been in his boardies for like an hour.
Should have brought the rod.
Yeah. Spotlight, moonlight, nigga, why you tripping? Catch moonlight. Shawty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Spotlight.
Freshest of fresh high country water.
It's kind of muddy, to be fair.
Last bit of water for a bit, so I thought we'd come for a swim. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. A bit of a rinse off.
Freshing, all cleaned up. We are about to hit up the Billy Goat's track and try and get camp up there tonight. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm feeling pretty anxious about taking the nav up Billy Goat's Bluff Trail. One of the steepest tracks you can do out here. Wish me luck.
Go up the Billy Goats and then just quickly send it down and I don't know, go camp a little bit closer or something. Just drive back to the Dargo Pub, get on the pig.
Oh, we're at the Billy Goat's Bluff track.
This is your favourite, isn't it?
Yeah, we were out here scouting it a couple of weeks ago on dirt bikes for you guys, and yeah, it's looking pretty tricky for your garden sheds on wheels.
Oh, turn it up.
Search on Google what's the hardest track in the Victorian High Country. It actually says it's this one.
Really?
Yeah, it actually does.
Okay.
I think the one we just came down was pretty bad.
It's not that hard, but it says it's the hardest.
Oh, okay.
Like today, we have pretty dry conditions. Honestly, we've all got modified cars. I think we'll be pretty good. If it was wet, it'd be a different story. I think it'd be the winters out.
Yeah.
But this is definitely one of the most iconic tracks in the high country. And there's just a lovely ridge line, and hopefully we get the sunset on that ridge line and get the money shot.
We all love a money shot, eh?
Well, let's just get stuck into it.
And you're a little worried your brakes are starting to go a little funny.
Oh, they feel hell soft.
Might give them a bleed tonight.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're very spongy. They're no good.
Wish us luck, guys. You can't, because you're watching this. It's already done.
Yeah, I'll film what I can of this, but it's going to be a pretty tricky drive up. Yeah, I do understand why people have a few dramas filming this track. It's really long and steep. Okay, straight into it, guys. I really didn't feel comfortable getting out of the vehicle too often on this track. Very difficult to film, but we got a few shots where we could. The Navara's basically first gear, low range, right off the bat, and stay there right to the top of this track. Alrighty guys, we are into it. It is definitely a steep track. Starting at the Wonnangatta Road, this section of the trail heads up toward the Pinnacles Fire Tower. The steep section of this track is only about 7 kilometers long, but it has 1,100 meters of elevation gain.
We are at the first helipad of the track, and we've just sort of done, I'd say maybe like a third, a quarter, and we're about to head up that ridge back. It's like the most scenic technical drive you'll ever see.
Okay.
Don't see any helicopters.
Good point, Paulie, thank you.
Alrighty, straight back into the climb. Relentless, steep, uneven road to navigate. The FJ45 absolutely eating it up. I love this thing, guys. It is so cool. Pleasantly surprised, guys. I am in first gear, low range. The little motor has a lot of weight to carry up this hill, but it's got plenty more in it. I'm just basically idling up and no dramas at all. For those who don't know, the Navara is twin locked and I am using both lockers as well as the long travel suspension. All combined, it is helping me breeze up this mountain, no dramas at all.
Jono, you're a local, mate. You've been here a few times.
Man, surprisingly, this is actually my first time up here, so I'm experiencing it with you guys. It's awesome so far. I'm in the element. I love this kind of stuff.
Joe, this is your track, mate. We got you up front. What's the stats? How high we go?
It just keeps on going. So we've got a 7-kilometre long track to the top, and we
ascend 1,100 metres, so
it'll keep you on your toes. It's good.
DJ, having a ball or what?
First gear, low range. But don't worry.
It's actually insane how steep this is.
That's where it gets the name as being the hardest track, or one of the hardest tracks in the high country, is just because of simply how steep it is. And it's pretty easy for us while it's dry today, but apparently it's pretty dangerous when it's wet.
How long you reckon it take?
I reckon just over an hour, maybe an hour
20 of just climbing.
What even is the point of getting to the top, you might ask? Well, it is the Pinnacles Fire Tower lookout. Absolutely incredible, 360-degree views of the high country, and we're trying to get there before sunset. That's the hope anyway. Let's keep going. Welcome to the very top. It has taken just over an hour for us to get to this point. 100% worth it, like nowhere I've ever been in my vehicle before. Now just a short drive through the forest and we get to the car park for the Pinnacles Fire Tower. Where are we going? You know.
Yeah, we're at the Pinnacle Lookout, and it is a spectacular view.
Watching after you kids, eh? Bloody hell, you better stay on the track and not fall down the cliffs.
Thanks, Dad.
Anyway, we're basically at the top of Billy Goat.
Really awesome lookout, and it's one of the only like rocky lookouts in the high country. It's like a sheer cliff off the end. There's a fire tower up here, and there's a guy that lives in it and looks at bushfires.
A bit of a steep run here, boys. Holy. Because we are on a ridge. Less oxygen up here, puffing.
Is it less oxygen or we're just not as good as this?
What are we going to do now? Like, you reckon?
Yeah, we're going to go find camp for the night. Have a big cook up, drink a couple of fizzes.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
The ridge here. Look at this little walkway. So cool. Hike and jumper on, I see.
Yeah, stay close, hold hands, thanks.
Cliff.
You're done.
Cliff either side.
Did someone say KMC?
Today has been absolutely incredible stuff like I've never done before. We've decided to head back down to a camp that Jono actually knows about. It is the Horseyard Flats. It has its own little river, super nice spot to camp, highly recommend. Welcome to the town of Licola. We just came down off the mountain. We did the Billy Goats climb. Last episode you would have seen, and we've spent the last few hours, maybe an hour or so, coming back down through the mountains. Real nice drive. Hit this bridge and you hit Licola here. We are just going to get some fuel here. I just filled up with diesel and make a bit of a plan for what we're doing now, and potentially waiting for Timmy Westwood to show up because Timmy's in town. You would have seen him in the King Chrome episode.
And can we get...
Yep,
Oh,
exactly.
they'll send you the invoice.
Yep, and yeah, make sure you send us an invoice. I've just got to give it to the bloke that's actually paying. Yep, too easy, thank you.
We've ordered a new dip housing. Now we've just got to order a brace kit.
It's going to be an EMU custom housing.
It's going to be an EMU custom housing.
As soon as we get back there, if all the parts are there, we can actually weld up, build the housing, and sandblast and paint it while we muck around doing other stuff.
Well, work on Baz.
And you can leave it all together and still drive it.
Yeah.
And then you can just bolt it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just like a couple of hours, switch it all over. Oh, there's Timmy.
You wouldn't read about it.
Bloody hell.
Jesus.
Another celebrity in the house. Not another one, but there's a celebrity in the house.
I'm good, mate. How about you? You just got here.
Yeah, got here. Pretty windy coming up through those hills.
Yeah.
But yeah, really nice view and everything.
Take a photo of you?
Yeah. What's his name? Hunter watches. Then, yeah, well, there you go.
And we've just taken over about a year ago, so
Cool.
we decided to go to Mornington, so he misses out on me.
He's missed out. Sorry, Hunter. Oh, good Wi-Fi, boys. Far out.
Trying to order parts, fix my car.
Oh, yeah.
South Australia.
I don't know if you heard, but Mac is on dropped us.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So he has no reception anywhere
Well,
else.
definitely. This is the last straw.
This is the last
honestly.
straw.
I'm so over it.
Telstra's not a sponsor, but they absolutely could be.
You remembered from last episode, but the front diff is still bent. So we're just trying to source some parts. Front wheel has neg camber because it's bent. Boys are trying to order parts for Mac's Cruiser because in the King Chrome episode, yeah, he bent his diff. It's still bent. It's driving fine. It just needs to be fixed. So that's sort of today's mission. I'll keep you up to date. Let's get stuck into it.
Timmy has heart.
Timmy Ashart.
Yeah.
There we go. It's also his Instagram handle. Who would have thought? Another great brand and King Chrome brand ambassador. Has a YouTube channel. Not full time, are you?
Nah,
part
still.
time.
Yeah, still part time. Pretty much a hobby. I still work full time as well.
Yeah, so go check him out. Throw him some support.
Built this GQ.
Built this GQ on the channel and just keeps getting wilder and wilder. You would have seen it on Tyler Thompson. You went round Tassie with Tyler Thompson. So.
And he beat Pooley in that race that time.
Oh,
Nah, hey, I was on limp mode. That doesn't count.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Alleged limp mode.
Alleged limp mode from bit about Timmy before we get stuck into some
Well, we
tracks.
need Jono to tell us about this track now.
Yeah, Jono, tell us about this track, mate. What do we got going on?
Oh, this is Burgoynes. This is like one of the more famous tracks, I guess. It's one of the more used, so it gets pretty chopped up. Good all year round. The only problem is the Mallister River, depending on how much they're letting out of the Mallister, sometimes it's impassable, but yeah, awesome heart, and it's really, it's a good fuel stop as well, getting to Licola, so coming from Walhalla gives you a chance to get fuel and a pie and a can of Coke, Paulie.
Yeah, it's a smoke off champions.
Yeah.
All these names just sound like Viking bloody names to me, but I'm sure the Victorians know what's going on. So
Is the nav going to be all good in here?
Oh, I reckon it will be with TJ behind the wheel.
Oh,
I'd be
thanks,
worried
mate.
if I had a normal nav with a normal driver, I'd be a bit worried. But
Oh,
I reckon,
he's really buttering me up.
TJ's got it sorted.
He's buttering me up.
yeah, he's good. He's good. He's just filled him right up with confidence.
Let's go, break it.
Oh, fucking I'll go first.
Welcome to the first track of the day. This is the Burgoynes Trail, an amazing little track. Probably 6 to 7 kilometers long with extremely steep, narrow, slippery hills to navigate. You'll be met eventually with the Mallister River. Now, we haven't nailed the weather like we did in the previous episode. It is still incredible views. The scenery here is just so different to what we are used to. And just like that, we're almost back at 500 meters or more in elevation. Crazy how steep some of these trails can actually be. Welcome back to the clouds, guys. This is like a little bit of a helipad sort of area, I guess. Pretty steep up and down track so far.
We are 538 metres above sea level, assuming that this is correct.
Well, you might have nearly at the beach. 500 metres, it's nothing.
Tour guide Jono, what are we doing, mate?
Well, mate, we're about to descend, so we're up at the helipad now on the, I don't know what you'd call it, like the east side of Burgoynes. Going to drop down, we'll end up crossing the river that we were driving past before, real nice river, the Mallister that goes through Licola. We'll do the river crossing, we'll go check out Morning Glory Hut and head back up and try and find some hard tracks, I reckon.
Is there any KFCs down there?
There's probably some KMZs though.
Did someone say KMC?
Guys, this is actually the second episode in our high country tour with Pooley. So if you haven't seen the first episode, link is in description. Like last time, Richard and the FJ45, an absolutely incredible restoration. Macca and the Big Dad Bus, for those who don't know, this is the pre-registration, completely legal, superior engineering, 5-inch lift and 37s. Absolutely eating these tracks up, no dramas at all. This episode's being mainly led by tour guide Jono this time in this incredible D-Max, solid axle conversion, coilovers all round. He's got more gear in the canopy than most people have in their own kitchen. We've got Pooley in the pub truck. He's just redone all his suspension as well and has his own Emu Customs canopy all set up for the hard touring. I'm in the trusty Navara. You'll see when I hit this water crossing just how much bigger the other vehicles actually are. And of course, we've got Timmy Westwood in the GQ. Absolutely incredible setup for this type of touring. Potentially the most capable vehicle in the entire convoy. After successfully navigating the Mallister crossing, you're going to be met with some narrow, windy little trails that crisscross the river, and it's not long till you run into the Morning Glory hut.
Pub trucks here, must be someone working, surely. Got some, oh no, I've dropped my change. Oh, I've dropped.
Oh, g'day, mate. How you going?
Good, mate, how you going?
Yeah, good. What do you got there?
Some money for you, get us a beer, mate.
A beer?
Yeah, you got any beer?
You got an ID?
Oh, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, mate, you're right.
Yeah, cheers, yeah.
We don't actually sell beer here.
Oh,
so,
what do you, yeah, give me what you got, mate.
Would you like a hard fizz?
Yeah, I bloody love one.
Oh,
yeah, bring it over.
Oh, yep, that's a good one. There you go.
Righto. Yeah, no. Oh, you got a stubby cooler?
Actually, you're 20 cents short. Oh, no, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
You want a stubby cooler?
Yeah, stubby cooler. What happened? You get lost back there. Where's it going? That's right, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Drink on the job, do you?
Yeah, I do actually. Where are you boys headed?
Oh, sorry, boys. Oh, no. Yeah, go on.
It's busy today. All these bloody blow-ins around here. Come on in. Come and have a look.
Say, it looks like it's an angry mouth, hey?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's like it's going to swallow us up.
Morning Glory Hotel.
Looks like a Pooley kind
This
of thing.
means there's no need for 79.
Yeah, that's the one. You on a break, mate?
Yeah, I was on smoke, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Bar's closed.
Cheers, mate, yeah.
Not a bad little spot for lunch, potentially. I'm probably going to come down and get bogged straight away. Do a panel on the entry.
It's a pretty solid entry crack, isn't it?
The hut that we were just at is up there. And you come down either of these entries. That one's pretty gnarly, but this one should be right.
Don't blow the same. She had to get out and make a change. She had a kid now, but much too young. That baby daddy, out having fun. He said,
Oh, let's go. That clunk in the rear you can hear is actually just the coil retainers doing what they're designed for. They come in the complete Navara kit from Superior. Dad, can I bring my IFS down?
Yes, son, you can.
Oh. It'd be a shame to crash it, but I mean, we've got to do what we've got to do.
Pooley's nervous behind the camera. How many people have you let drive this ute?
About 2.
Seatbelts on, everyone. Safety first.
How's it feel to be behind the wheel now? Like,
Of a 79.
It's a power.
It's a bit scary if I'm honest. The other thing is, like, I don't really know how to drive manual just because I drive autos all the time. so you should be nervous. Is that how you do it? I am Paulie. Jeez, mate. What are you fishing for?
Oh, just barra.
Yeah, I heard there's a couple of big ones in here.
Yeah, there is a few big ones getting around actually. You want to go?
Yeah, let me have a go.
So click that button down, and then you got to hold it like that, and then as you cast, you let go and it goes.
Oh, you got a barra, mate. You're on. You're on.
Alrighty, so after hanging out on the river, having lunch, taking photos, doing all the fun stuff, decide to get stuck back into the trails. Jono's going to attempt the bonus one to get out. It's actually, doesn't look much on camera, but it's got a big rut in it. Yeah, dipping out. Oh, Timmy! Oh, dipping out.
Once your front's up,
Now, while we're having fun on this river exit, the unthinkable's happened. Macca, he's lost the main SD card from the drone. All the content from the drone gone.
I cooked the whole burger, made it all, everything come back, and I was like, why are they still standing over there scratching around the ground? I must have lost something.
oh, we've been scratching around the ground with sticks. Checking for the
Look at this, we had like grids set up.
Yeah.
I lost this. I lost the SD card and the boys. TJ actually found it. It was under your boot, wasn't it, Timmy? This had a lot of stuff on it. Thanks for the help, boys.
Yeah, we're wheeling and dealing here today. You can see here I've got empty. And I got a couple of cards in there.
Oh.
It's like $1,000 an SD card.
Even under this 128, we've got some little boys in there. And yeah, so 128 will do you $1,000 today.
Oh, cheap. Can I just fix you up at the end of the trip?
Sounds good.
Back into the climb, up the mountain again. Now we're met with some very steep switchbacks to contend with. This one in particular, super sharp. Who do you think's gonna make this turn first time? This trail just keeps heading up. Now we're up in the clouds again. But it's not long till Jono realises there's a bit of an issue with the D-Max.
What have we done, boys and girls?
I think it's just the rear uni, drive shaft uni. It's vibrating the car. I could see it not running true from behind.
Yeah. I reckon it would have been that step up to come out of the
He said it was before that.
Yeah, it's a brand new shaft. It's pretty disappointing, but
Oh, okay.
I'll chuck a new uni in it. Show goes on.
TikTok isn't it? He's getting his photo moment.
If pinion kicked more, and this one is more than that one,
Yeah.
it means this one takes all the load and this one's still fucking nothing.
Well, I think, yeah, mine's like, I think my pinion's a tad high, so that's probably a bit to do with
The way that you're meant to set it is just so it doesn't matter what angle they are, as long as they're the same.
Yeah.
Because then it's even load.
It's not long till Jono gets us to one of the tougher tracks in the area. And this is where the day starts to get a little interesting.
This is Flats Track. It's probably the most deceiving name for a track in the high country. It's not for the faint-hearted, definitely locker territory winch recovery gear, and you wouldn't do it like with a single car, because we were out here for Anzac weekend and there was a Triton on its side in one of the ruts. He was trying to come down it, so definitely only from Donnelly's Creek up. Definitely do not come down flats, and yeah, come prepared.
I'm going to leave the Navara here, just a little park, because we're coming back here. We're going to camp down somewhere around here tonight. I'm going to jump in the Avocars and film this one, because it's supposed to be pretty gnarly. Alrighty mate, you're first up. Let's go. Alrighty, this is very steep, guys. Pretty big ruts.
Oh, nice little wheel lift.
Jono has been up Flats Track before, knows what to expect, so he's taking the lead this time.
Fuck track.
Yeah, I'm looking at it before you get a car on it. It doesn't look like it's going to flex you right out, eh?
Aha! Crawling it with ease. Crawling. As per usual, it's quite difficult to show the incline this trail has, and we are not even at the tough bit yet, guys. This is just a start. Macca is up in the dud, boss.
Oh, I don't know this line at all. Oh, big wheel lift. Oh, nice. Another one.
Important to remember there is still actually damage to the diff, so we're going to have to be careful. That front driver's wheel is just not quite right.
Pretty cool track. Feeling wheel lifts.
Too steep. We've got a bit of a plan here. We're going to try and get Mac and Jono to the middle of his track, bit of a spot to park so the others can come up afterward. Alrighty, so now Jono's D-Max, it's starting to make some pretty funky noises. That uni joint is definitely on the way out. Hopefully it doesn't let go before the top of this track, because that would be a serious issue. The dad bus absolutely eating it up. No dramas at all yet. You can kind of see the incline on this shot. It is quite the track.
Alrighty, here we go. Flats Track in the Vic High Country. Pretty flexy in this first bit.
As expected, Timmy's GQ is making this track look easy. Not a problem at all for the patrol.
I reckon you'll be fine in there, Richard, if you can hear me, mate. So I go left around the tree, Jono?
Yeah, mate, left around the big tree.
Pooey is up next in the pub truck. You can tell he's having the time of his life. He loves driving this stuff. Guys, if you're enjoying this episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are banging out content every week. Plenty more to come.
You'll be right, Richo. It's not too bad. Alrighty, about to go up flats track. Got compressor on, lockers at the ready. This one's supposed to be steep despite the name.
Alright guys, turns out I'm a bit fitter than I thought I was. Gone up and down this entire mountain 2 or 3 times. So you better enjoy this bloody video. It's not even up to the hard bit yet.
Richard's FJ45 is actually sitting on an 80 series chassis and running gear. If you can imagine an 80 series with a 2-inch lift, that's what you're actually looking at here. However, with the weight of the canopy on and the spare tyre hanging off the back, an incline like this is a real disadvantage to that setup.
Somewhat okay there. Just go hard lock right and come back.
Yeah, give it a bump. There you go.
Also, having smaller tyres fitted than the other boys means that his diffs are way more likely to get hung up in these big ruts. Fair bit of a disadvantage for the FJ. As you can imagine, with my full touring setup on, my Navara being heavier, longer, having smaller tyres and a lot less power, I've already learnt my lesson the hard way. This was not the track for me. Jono is ready to hit the last half of this track. I think he was pretty keen to get to the top. I wasn't able to actually film too much of his attempt. He got it done, actually in record time.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, boy.
Well, that was pretty sketchy. That got a little sketchy. It slid over into the bank.
All right, boys. That was the hard part of the track. Let's go down and watch the others do it, eh? That was sick.
And again, we've got Timmy in the GQ making this look like an absolute highway. Timmy knows what he's doing. How about we give a Land Cruiser a go and see if it gets a little bit more interesting.
be right, Richo. It's not too bad.
Whoa, g'day guys, I just drove up a bloody hill. How do I bloody turn this thing off? Bloody technology these days.
Yeah, but I think this sport's like linear, so it's like relative, and so I know, like, you know, you all have your comfort zone, and if you're out of it, you're out of it.
Yeah. If it looks really hairy, we can just hook Richard's winch on and just winch him right through it.
My solenoid's been playing up a little bit, so I just have to make sure, but yep.
So like before, the smaller tyres give you a little bit less clearance for the diff. So he's getting hung up on these large ruts. But with a little bit of a different line on each section, we managed to get the FJ through and on we go.
Stop.
The winch on from there, just roll back really slowly, like, see if you can just let off the brake and roll in drive.
Okay, the situation has actually turned pretty bad pretty quick. The rear tyre has debeated, the motor has made a hissing sound, and now the winch solenoid has failed. We can't even free spool it.
Okay guys, we're going to run the winch out because it's just a little bit rear heavy, the old FJ. So another issue is it's just cut out, so not ideal. You're in a bit of a predicament here, mate.
In a bit of a predicament, Macca. Yeah, not good.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think I was going to go over just then. And then,
Yeah, I think you were just a touch too far left, but it was looking all right until...
Yeah, I thought I had it, man. I was like, yeah, fuck, what's all the... what's the commotion about?
That's pretty extreme, mate.
Yeah, we've got a wheel in the air over there.
Yep, Jono's a pretty tall man and he's like can nearly stand under it. So, so the car won't start again.
Man, I'm like, did you hear it?
Yeah, something went shh.
But the coolant temp's at only 85.
Sounded like a thermo fan kicking on. Try hold a bit of rev up.
Just neutral, don't go in reverse.
Yeah, I'm in neutral now.
Is your front locker off?
Front locker is off now.
It's going to get a lot better in about 300 mil. There you go. There you go. A bit more. A little bit more.
And touchdown, baby! Woohoo! Hold it there, hold it there. Figured out what the noise was. We think he's debeated the back left. It's looking better there.
Just to make you feel a bit better about your engine,
We don't have a winch.
the hissing noise was actually a bit of air coming out of your back left tyre. Rolled over it. It's gone back on the B for now, but yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It'll help you now.
Wait, I think I need some B blockers, Macca.
Yeah, mate. Did someone say...
Okay, we got Timmy coming back. He's reversing down. He did this the easiest out of everyone. So the reason for that is the winch. The winch has failed. Not ideal, is it, Richard?
Not great.
Tell you what, I'm bloody glad I drove up here because it's a lot easier than walking. This is like me just trying to walk down this track. Just to give you an idea of how steep it is. Oh, fucking struggling. This isn't actually the hard bit of the track. This is just the end of it. I can hardly walk down it.
A tough terrain rope, Philly. Okay, so Timmy actually has an incredible winch on the front of his Patrol. He's reversed back down. We're going to hook him up. He'll use his winch to get both vehicles up the hill. So we've got 2 points of contact. Timmy up here, he's got his winch hooked on for just to be safe and control. So now basically it's like Richard has a winch because Timmy's using his winch.
Drive a bit, Richie. Drive. Yep. Drive. Alright, stop.
Man, that's a fast winch.
Should I put some air in my back left now, or is it?
I thought this car was 50 years old.
Look at the screens and shit.
Got a bit of a fold. It's going to be hard to get that beat on.
Oh, so your methods, Timmy, got a bit of soapy water.
Yeah, it's got to be herbal essence.
Oh.
Hydration.
Oh, is that how you keep that hair so nice? Yeah, right, I get it now. See, there's a big bubble. And it's just still leaking from that bead.
It's a bit puff, Macca.
Oh, very puff, mate.
That's a big deal.
It was easy for me.
So, Horry and I walked about 4 times.
I just jumped in Timmy's Uber.
What type of hammer you got there, Timmy?
What do you reckon, mate?
Oh, only the finest.
Timmy and Jono have got to head off, but we're going to get camp here tonight.
No worries. Thanks for the awesome day. I really appreciate you both having me out. That was awesome fun.
Of course, man.
And you saved the day, so.
Yeah. No, he done well. It's a scary hill.
Great drive, mate.
Good game. Nice work, dude.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you. Big, heavy girl. We got her up safely. That's the main thing.
Yeah, no damage.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah. You were leaned on that bank, but that bar works pretty good, so.
no, it was a scary hill.
and the side that was leaning your back was where your rear tyre was hanging off the back as well, probably didn't help. Tell you what, still did it, still got up there. If you had your winch, you would have been up on your own, no dramas.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
See you next time.
Yeah.
It's been awesome being out with you guys.
No worries. It's great fun. Thanks for showing us around, mate. We would have been lost 10,000 times if you weren't here. So.
Look, I battled through adversity, managed to get up there even with the broken uni, but I wasn't missing that track. There was no way. I was sitting at the bottom watching you guys have all the fun.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah, bloody good game.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Just around the corner here, you can see. Oh, guys, look at this. How bloody cool is this? Real nice. Clear as. Today's plan is to head back toward Melbourne. Actually, I think we're going to Emu. We're going to see a bit of stuff on the way out. The boys have a bit of a plan, but the temps have been outstanding. We both got the Outback Tour on. It's great. It's super dusty. I haven't got any dust in mine, have you?
Nah, not a bit. I took some photos before of like with it up and it's like still glistening clean black.
Yeah, it's cool, eh? This is our last day in the Vic High Country, and Pooley is back acting as tour guide. He's going to take us to the Thompson Dam Wall. He has a bit of a lookout and a little four-wheel drive track down through the base of it that he is super keen to show us.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Merry Christmas for starters. It's just about time. Don't forget, 2 days left. Someone is going to win this. First prize, or $80,000 if they choose. Second prize, the Maverick Hornet valued at $22,000. Third prize, King Chrome $10,000 toolkit. Now that is going to set someone up for a career, I'm sure of it. Any shirts an entry, any sticker packs an entry. Hoodies are 2 entries, only while stock lasts. www.shedlife.co.
Alrighty, Pooley's taking us to his damn well lookout. Holy.
Well, this is actually.
Is this where you
This
take
is
Jess?
she took me here. How many beavers do you reckon it would have took to build that dam?
I reckon there'd be a few, eh?
I reckon it'd be a couple.
It's a pretty bloody big dam. That's a lot of beavers.
That's a lot of beavers. Just beavers up there, just working away.
He's farmed a lot of clout.
Oh, yeah.
No need for a dam.
No need for a dam. Just going to show you guys this engine braking. So that's in gear 1 with no feet on the brake at all, and then we can go 2. Speed up a little bit. That's literally on nothing. No feet, no accelerator, no brake. Go 3rd. It's in low gear, obviously, but that's how impressive the engine braking is. You can also just bang it in sport mode and it holds gears longer, so you don't even need to put it in manual mode.
This is one of my favourite water crossings I've ever done. Such clear water with amazing tree canopy to drive under. But Mac has just realised the steering in the 79 has gotten incrementally worse, and it's about time we have a proper look at this to see what is wrong. We're trying to head to the top of the damn wall. Apparently this is, I think it's what feeds Melbourne's water supply. It's a very big dam, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Have a look at how far I've got to turn the steering wheel just to get it to turn a different direction. Hang on, I'll show you coming down here. Yeah, like normally you just turn like that much and it turns, but now I've got to go like a full revolution and get it to change direction. Drag link obviously isn't set right and all the wheel alignment's out, so.
What's happened?
I reckon the studs are fucking. We'll probably have to jack it up, take the wheel off, and yeah.
What happened?
Just looking at how much thread's hanging out the bottom of those nuts, it's about the same. I reckon the studs have come out. Probably want to take the wheel off. Looks like the kingpin bearings have broken or something.
Okay. The cruise has been getting incrementally worse, but today it's real bad. It's time to actually have a look at what's going on. There's almost a whole revolution of play in the steering wheel, which is not great. So we're about to cross the dam wall. It's actually insane. It's so cool. Obviously the water's here, massive cliff on that side, and we just came from the mountains around through that creek crossing and then up over here and onto the wall. Back on bitumen for good. One thing to remember, I've been told, is this thing draws 100 amp hour on startup, so you definitely need to have your car running because it is a big boy. 4 cylinders. Mac is just over there at the moment trying to work out what's going on with this kingpin. Looks like there may be a situation.
We'll get the wheel off the ground. Big girl's got a lot of flex.
Last wheel. It's good because these are not even 35, so it's even quicker than mine. Loving it.
The lower kingpin studs just unwound themselves. So we've pinched one from the other side because 2 of them fell out. So we've got 3 each side now. But I've just noticed this. I think the wheel bearing's loose. Might pull it all back off, tighten it up. We've fixed the kingpin issue. Now we're gonna fix the loose wheel bearing issue, which you can't really tell until it's got a wheel on, but yeah, it's just a big nut.
Some routine maintenance.
Hey,
Routine.
wheel up.
Yeah.
Wheel so full.
I like how everyone's doing maintenance at the end of the trip. That's a lot oilier and greasier than normal. Oh dude, that was so loose. So I like to crank it up first, which seats it, and then just back it off.
Yeah, so you want to do it up tight and
Yeah.
spin it. Always spin it. That just makes sure everything's all seated nicely. And then back it off and then adjust it by hand.
Got the actual diesel mechanic here.
Yeah. I mean, this is how I do it as well, but so you crank it up. You shouldn't
Guys,
be.
You,
Oh, yeah.
you don't really have to turn it when it's already done up, but the idea of that's so the seal seats itself properly. Sometimes it can grab. And then you back it off. And then I take this off. So get rid of that. And then I just go by feel. So you can feel where it's loose there.
Yeah.
And it's tight there.
Yeah, that's.
And it's just like, just a little bit. But when you put the second nut on, when it all locks up, it turns a bit more.
Yeah.
And it pushes it in on the thread. So if you go too tight now, by the time it's all locked up, it'll
Sweet.
be too tight. But that's about right. So, just
So yeah, the same as I do it, but that's from a professional man himself.
Oh,
The Cummins diesel mechanic.
Diesel mechanic.
Well, boys, time to hit the road.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip, this wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I
A little bit excited. Time for the first pub meal of the trip. We are on the way to Venuji pub. Very picturesque, through the forests. River running beside the road here. Not long until we get to Venuji pub.
9 out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Welcome to Venuji pub. Oh, we're still in the high country technically.
we are in the high country still. Just down the local watering hole.
True.
One of the best pubs. There's a lot of good pubs in the high country.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a real nice spot.
They keep the lawns real nice. They just broke a couple
Yeah,
of fences, let the
big-
cows in.
Big herd of lawnmowers.
Bloody no one down here checking the fences,
Yeah,
mate.
that's right.
Good grass though.
Yeah, good grass.
What do you think of the trip, mate?
Yeah, yesterday I was, I was out of my comfort zone, like you guys said.
Yeah.
If I had bigger tyres, I think it would have helped. If I had beadlocks, it would have helped. If my winch worked, it really would have helped.
That probably would have been the main one, yeah.
You don't come from a big wheeling, like you haven't wheeled heaps like your whole life or nothing.
Not at all. Nah.
Yeah.
So that's impressive,
Like steep and scary too. It's not like just a steep track. In
it's-
the bush, like you're at the top
Yeah.
of the mountain.
It's good to get out of your comfort zone and do stuff that you don't normally do. Otherwise, you don't get better at it. And
It opens you up to things you might change.
Yeah.
So next time you mightn't end up in that situation. 'Cause
Exactly.
You might go and change a couple of things. And
yeah, no, but I feel like we've given you guys a pretty good crash course. Like, it's like 48 hours in the high country. essentially.
It wasn't
and
very
we
long.
basically rally packed through the
Blue Rag and Billy Goats are probably two of the most iconic ones.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. Like that sunset over Hotham, like the first
Oh,
night.
that was wicked, wasn't it?
unreal. I'm so
Yeah.
glad we made it. We were like just there in time. Everything went right, and we were there with like 10 minutes to spare to get the sunset.
Yeah, we got it done.
Country, I guess you've done it a million times. So that's
yeah. Well, I've done it a lot of times. I've never done that flats road, and that's probably like one of the, not the hardest track I've ever done, but probably up there with one of the scariest. Like, like it's more to the point of you're at the top of a mountain on a hill like this that gets the adrenaline going a bit more. But you do stuff like that down on the bottom of it in the bush, and it's it's fine. You're we roll the car, it just lands on its roof. But like you roll the car there, you're
probably dead.
Roll
Yeah.
all the way to the bottom of the mountain. No, it's good even just to show yous around. Like it's good going somewhere where you've been a few times and showing someone else and them experiencing it and all that.
What's your take on a Palmer? Do you like it?
Delicious Parmigiana.
Spell it, Richard.
Say it. How do you say it? You say Parmigiana.
Parmigiana.
I agree on the spelling. I'm not denying the Oxford Dictionary.
No horses, 10-person capacity. Nuji Trestle Bridge Walk. Only allowed 10 people on this bridge. Check it out. It's huge. It's like a little waterfall over there. Yeah, so cool. We're gonna go up top the bridge back. Swindlehurst reckons he's Ninjahurst. Is that Ninjahurst? Actions were performed by trained professional.
This is an original railway line extended for 42 k's, 0.8 k's, from Warragul to Nuji, operated in 1919 to 1954, and was used to transport timber, passengers, livestock, and produce. Was dismantled in 1961.
You could like get up and do a full speech in front of a school.
Nah, I used to get real nervous. I'm getting better now, but like.
They after I've had a big Santa Claus can't go on through. Hey, Porcelain.